of your country. After all and all, hotel mansoto, you mansoto, fine, nada. Oasikita. It was the lowest at another phone na drive all in and they are crying. But let's talk about the driver. But about the vehicles. You know, Bua, I was so disappointed that President Barrow finted the Kalo, Banco Benyat Limola. Kaf Mohamed Jata, Kaf Prince, Kaf Koidam Banco Ninkendol, for preparing such kind of amount of money of Gambia Bajola. But I did do my investigation about that. Menketa wala mnyunduko, government ye single sourcing of contract with Mohamed Jala initially. Kabri yadiala single source, yadiala single source pour Mohamed Jala supply wonyinge. Say Tariq.
Now let's use Espace Motors.
Espace Motors. Okay. Tariq Musa, TK Motors natana can understand the government is giving Espace Motors to supply this fungo. Tariq for a flag always. But after Tariq, government is owing Tariq almost about $39 million. So Tariq attend coming Tariq Yamoy, Tariq Yako Alena $39 million because Alenu Kotako be the Mohamed Jal. Coming Tariq Omar, okay, in our Sayamuta Yasamba, a form of restricted tender. So Kabiaga restricted tender, load 1 and load 2. So load 1, luckily, Tariq TK Motors now load 1 win, make it 50 vehicles. So the load 2 will look at 39 vehicles. So load 2 make it 39 vehicles, Espace Motors low sort of side. So Espace Motors sort around 11, 12 o'clock, they award them contract, they give them all of them their letter. Sign. And
11 to AM, PM.
PM the very day, right? So everybody get their letter. Can you be a letter sort of sign? They all went home. So in the afternoon, a minister and a person very close to the president, wrote a letter again because Mohammed Espace Motors was not happy, was content because of it will leave fungo mention sign. So they protest. Can they protest that? Somebody close to the leadership, Mofula, Yaki through WhatsApp to TK Motors. No, saying President will attend the local, saying Carolina Espace and load, load 2, load 1 supply, and load 2 supply. Moment. But overall, Amazon can reply the Pam, someone that don't hear, bring a flight lab, Brussels. Moment from Brussels. So even so come in for 2 moments, saying, or 2 more, come in 2 moments. So 2 more, we respond, I'm already here. I'm about to come to New York. So obviously they have so you could they did so government financing key. Government first government they even pay them the first payment. But in fact, was ready. That was a so no kulum moved. The next kulum the vehicles will not able to be here. So in that they have to tell those people put a kulum halt, and that because of halt kulum we price when inflate currently. So we for 2 days. But I am still asking the Gambia government. Ninga voting is not true. 50 of these vehicles, you tell a bill of leading to TK Motors on 50 of the vehicles and the remaining vehicle Espace Motors. So when the vehicles arrive here in our side, TK Motors you stay aside because now Gambian starts shouting. So they want to give this impression to Gambian now we have given this opportunity to a Gambian side. So TK. So TK.
Where did you get this story from?
No, I am.
It was all a cook-up. Like
it was all a cook-up.
Where did you get this story
I get this. Look, I get these sources through a very, 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 very clear person.
Did you see the documentation? Did you see the
even documentation? Even the bill of.
Why didn't you bring that?
Even the bill of. There is access to information. There is access to information. Sign. Bill. Now, I have said it here. Dr. Cisse will hear me, or maybe na program mo jibe. Okay, say meme say ila mo dong na ndem banko dingol di.
Ay dama banko dingol di atel kala file dron comme ale tare contact di ko dron ay tole tere bo.
About this vehicle issue. Initially we
attention na diam bon.
Be diam kan.
But you completed the story.
No, I don't complete the story. Just 1 minute dron say. So kabiri ni moto be na ta jang. President Barrow na lo ka ko mom so kabiri fita jang. Ye motor ta ye di Mohamed Diallo ta ay present. Okay. Ye ni motor jele. Ya ke nyame ya ke on equal ya ke on equalize motor ñul be. Ye put on a equal price. Equal price in Yaka World. Gambia government is paying.
Are all the cars not the same?
They are not the same.
Oh, okay.
They are not the same. Okay. And Gambia government is paying each of these vehicles. Gambia government is paying 12 million Gambian dollars on each of these cars. 12 million. I challenge them to bring the proof. If it's not true. I challenge the ministry and all.
Where is the proof?
No, but I am challenging the government. For this allegation. Anyway, now, Gambian called Salon ko, you OIC, you told you can mention the Masoje, instead, Masakunda, another car robe. Red Cross la quarter motor. Red Cross may along, they went to Red Cross to rent their ambulances. They already spoke to Red Cross. Well, they agreed to give the ambulance every day $15,000. You will bypass. They went to Senegal. When they went to Senegal, to rent. Ambulances there. Senegal people consult back Gambia Red Cross. Rent ambulance relent here. Gambia Red Cross from Kampala. We're going to give it to you for $30,000 every day. So they give it to the Senegalese company for $30,000, and the Senegalese company give it back to them for $50,000. Each ambulance was paid $50,000. Okay, you know, likewise, Bosol found the same thing. The same thing will happen to Bosol. The Gambia GTMI for GTS Lemak, you'll bullet in Senegal, Bosol Luas, and the bosses they rent from Senegal. In Arajang, Imana Bori, in Anna GTS, in Anna Gambia Bosol use. The Bosol will Luas them from Senegal. All of them have to be paid. And they have to pay them.
Why did the process not
when they bought the vehicle, you make every vehicle you samana. There is a diagnosing they bring experts. Come and motor na jang. Before I put in the fungo kono put come motor kana pan local. You diagnose them. So if any vehicle may along go, you know, a diagnosing mang is not 100%. At the end of it, you don't get into the use. So there is militaries, you know.
One second. Bayo, you made that damning revelations.
I am telling you.
Okay, hold on. I'm just telling you. I'm traveling next week. If anything happens, I won't be around. No.
Oh, what? Come on. What?
I will not be there. Come on. I'm just
I know what I have said.
You see, when I see people talking about these OIC vehicles, that reinforcement view that we have to fail. Because we initially targeted 300 vehicles when I was at the Secretariat. Well, none of these vehicles was going to be at the cost of government. Because we talked to a few governments who were going to supply us with these vehicles. So that's why when I hear people say, government buy vehicle, I get more confused. Because we supposed not to. So everything that was put as plan for this OIC has failed. So probably government was implementing their plan B. That's number one. Number two, when I had the information minister saying government is going to design the fate of this vehicle, the best way government can design the fate of these vehicles is to resell them. I have to be very honest. Let them take this vehicle back to Brussels and to resell them. But one thing I know, the investors, Mohamed Jah, Tariq Aziz, I know how much money government is owing the road contractors in this country. That's in billions. So these cars, whether Mohamed Jah and Tariq will have patience to wait for, which may God forbid Adam Barrow to come back in 2026. Do you understand? But if these investors let this vehicle here, they will not get their money. I can tell you that for sure. They will not get their money.
But they get their money already.
Huh?
They get their money.
Well, no, they don't. I can tell you, they don't get their money. I know what I'm telling you.
Okay, so
they get their money.
Now let's talk about during and after. We are going to combine because now already during the OIC, what happened, and after now, because during the OIC we understand that the Mauritanians, the delegation, or attack, and yela bagas dol sunya. But after also you have seen the drivers now coming out saying go nimela kodo soto ani sai. What is your take?
My take on that is still a disappointment, the same disappointment. Because I was not here during the summit. I went on tour, UDP National Assembly went on tour, so I was so disinterested to even know what is happening at the secretariat. But during the tour or during the summit also, if you ask me, all those bilaterals we put in place for Gambian businessmen and women. You understand? Because OIC is an opportunity. So I don't know whether that happened or not. I want to see after this summit, which businessman will grow in this country as a result of your interaction with businessmen that came from other countries. Because we put all of this in place. After the summit, Gambian businessmen and women will have interacted with millionaires from other parts of the world to enable their business. And I know this doesn't happen. So that's the only thing I can talk about the summit is going. But the driver's pay, I don't know how this happened. But yesterday I stumbled on information drivers also picked an employment letter or contract letter without stating the amount. In the contract, what kind of contract is that? For a contract, there must be consideration, there must be a lot of things are part of contract. Consideration.
So this is the contract letter, there is no amount. Let me read it.
Exactly. So I don't know why the drivers also subject themselves to that contract. If I blame the OIC, you have to blame the driver.
If you don't sign it, you're not going to get a job. Yeah, if you don't sign it, you don't get a job. However, contract it is, everybody was eager, at least
This is too small, I can't read that.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is the contract. It says, reference to our just concluded interview, testing for the position of temporary drivers for the 15th summit of the OIC Head of State and Government to be hosted in the Gambia. We are pleased to offer you temporary appointment as a driver for the period of 29th April to 8th May 2024. You are answerable to Mr. Sidi Kani, Chairman of the Transport Subcommittee of the OIC, and will be paid an honorarium at the end of the summit. We thank you and look forward to cordial working partnership. So there is no amount.
A contract that has no consideration.
Yeah.
Probably there is offer and acceptance because they offered them, they accepted. But there was no consideration, there was no amount stated. So, but as he said, ni banku dingulu jarbi, banku dingulu batata. These are some opportunities because all driver ba mirala ko ninga price you get bende bondila. So everybody was scared to ask the price. Banku dingulu ni jarabita ni batata ni sifa do naka keje. Because in that day driver ko jela mun na jole bo bondila. So every driver has that fear ko ninga price ni ke event kelaje. So mobe kita mobe jarabita do ko nyina pour ka so sa ende do ko what one yende da do ko la
50% are all
so no, they are government drivers.
No, yende da do ko la
biribe moto tala be jarabirin
yende da do ko la
biribe moto ni tala be jarabirin de
But according to Fali also, it's not only the drivers. It's like you milbe to government to work with them. They are not yet paid. It may be a compensation.
So annoying. In fact, sometimes it can be so annoying.
No, but maybe
how can you subject citizens to that kind of contract arrangement? For him to tell you it's not only driver, so it means that they have exploited every citizen of this country.
No, but he said they are going to be compensated, but they don't know when. They don't know when. I asked him where
and how much.
Yeah, how much? They don't know how much.
A summit that should mention bank with when you will be explored. So it means every temporary service provider for OIC was subjected to this kind of contract.
And guess what?
Fali has the audacity to come and tell that to people.
These are people you have not given them money in advance. They were working, feeding themselves, because I've met people that were asking me for money to buy food. I went for a spa on Sunday at Coco Ocean, right? The security people that were there, right? They said they've been there like 3 days prior or whatever. It's their family members that will bring them, or the taxi, the tourist taxi drivers at the end of Coco Ocean. Those people have lunch. They give them one bowl, and then they also ate the other bowl. So basically, lunch food was not catered for them. We also saw on social media, the people at the airport, they complained about the same thing. When it was put on social media, few hours later, now they went there to give them food. Right?
There was one former minister. There was one former minister. There was one former minister during the GAM-TV time. She went out to give food to the security, and they complained. And they even complain against that one.
Okay, no. I can remember for hotel, hotel. Inta di luntang bed hotel to lunta hotel to be phone sanga. Del phone bed sirin dame ni moli sita na domoro.
Yeah, for a higher bank during this conference.